All right, let's bring in our DraftKings Sportsbook insider, Steve Buchanan, for his picks on Friday. Stevie Bukes, I think this is a very interesting prop bet because there's a lot of different factors that go into it. Justin Verlander to get a win, going off at minus 125 against the Seattle Mariners. What do you think?
Yeah, so look, if you take the Astros on the money line, you're obviously paying a premium because of Verlander going. But if you like the Astros to win, there's a good chance that that's because Verlander pitched well enough to get the win. So you're getting this at minus 125. This is your odds-on leader to win the Cy Young Award this season. He's made 8 starts already and has 6 wins to show for it. He's thrown at least 6 innings in 6 of those 8 starts, and he's allowed no more than 1 run in 6 of those starts. And now he comes into this game having yet to allow a run over his last 3 starts, which spans over 19 innings. This is going to be his 3rd time going against the Mariners, has 2 wins against them already. Let's go for number 3.
All right, let's talk about Shane Bieber. The Guardians facing the Detroit Tigers. The prop bet I want you to focus on, over under Shane Bieber strikeouts. It's set at 6.5. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is a little too low. You're getting this at minus 115. He's facing a Tigers team that owns a 24.7% K rate, which is the 5th highest in the league against righties. Now, look, we all know that Shane Bieber has seen a huge drop in his strikeouts compared to what we've seen in the last 3 years, but he's still averaging over a strikeout per 9 inning, getting 13% swing and miss rate, so he's still getting there. The 2 main pitches that Bieber has thrown so far this season are his slider and his fastball. The Tigers rank near the bottom of the league against both pitches. And the last time Bieber faced his team, 10 strikeouts through 7 innings. That obviously is way past the number we need at over 6.5. So give me that number at minus 115 tonight.
The Boston Red Sox are red hot. They continued that with a dominant win over the Chicago White Sox last night. Now they get the Baltimore Orioles. The run line here, the Red Sox on the run line is at minus 1.5. What do you think?
Yeah, so obviously the Red Sox weren't a great team on the run line to start the season, but since they've been scorching, they're 7-3 over their last 10 games on the run line. And that's because during that span, they've won 8 of those games outright. And in those wins, they've won by an average of 5.5 runs. They are absolutely crushing the ball at this point. Then you have Baltimore on the road. They're just 10-12 on the run line. And they've been a really poor offense hitting on the road. They're hitting just .213 as a club, which is 27th in the league. They've only scored more runs on the road than 3 other teams, the Rockies, Pirates, and Tigers. I think they're going to struggle tonight against Garrett Whitlock. So give me the Red Sox minus 1.5 over the Orioles tonight.
All right, let's recap the picks. Let's see if you want to go in the direction of Stevie Bukes, or maybe you're feeling petty and you want to go the opposite way. He likes Shane Bieber on the over strikeouts set at 6.5 as they take on the Tigers. All right, Stevie Bukes, you stay right there.
Did he just nail an energy drink for Fill the Plate?
Hey, just stay right there. Time to lay out and get set for Fill the Plate. Steve Buchanan, our DraftKings Daily Fantasy Insider. You're kind of under the gun right now.
I am ready. I'm ready to rock D-Row off that leaderboard. I'm ready to go.
Juan Soto.
Yeah, you got it. Someone back there helping you. Hey, everyone relax.
But at least I started off the day right.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard for Applebee's Fill the Plate. Oh, and look who's atop the leaderboard. I'm at 14 seconds. Unbelievable. I think I have the all-time record as well as the season best mark of 14 seconds. Can Steve Buchanan crack the leaderboard? All right, Steve Buchanan, the category here, the category leaders in WOBA. Now, just real quick. Obviously, you got access to a lot of information. How do you process that information? How do you use it to make your picks?
I mean, look, it's a catch-all stat. Like, batting average, we get a lot of flack lately, but this kind of brings in like batting average, slugging percentage. It really just gives a true identity to how hitters are really doing. So I think WOBA is like the best catch-all stat that they have, next to isolated power, which is Lauren's favorite.
Yes, isolated power.
I think we all, and Steve, everyone knows what isolated power means, so we don't need to go through the definition. I definitely know what it means. All right, here we go. Don't start the clock until I've read the first clue. Steve Buchanan, are you ready?
Please. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready, sure. Padres third baseman leads the National League in hits and average.
Manny Machado.
Cardinals first baseman.
Paul Goldschmidt.
DHing for the Phillies, has a hurt elbow.
Bryce Harper.
Best player in baseball.
Mike Trout.
Red Sox DH, he's been on fire.
JD Martinez.
Outfielder for the Dodgers, 2018 MVP, played for the Red Sox.
Mookie Betts.
Former Red Sox teammate, leads baseball in hits and extra base hits. Red Sox third baseman.
Oh, Devers.
Best player no one talks about, plays for the Guardians, their best player.
It's
Jose
a terrible
Ramirez.
clue.
And leads Major League Baseball in homers. We just had a sit-down interview with
Judge.
him. Aaron Judge is correct. Where did he stand? My eyes are so bad. 36 seconds. Thank you, Shawnee. Appreciate that. Hey, that's very good, Bukes.
That was good.
So patronizing.
Very good.
Best
Hey,
player
hey,
nobody.
Lauren?
Best player nobody talks about. What kind of clue is that?
That was a weird clue. That was a weird clue.
Bukes, you are tied for 6th with Chris Young, so you are in the top 10.
How did you get 14 seconds? What was even the category?
Well, there was some editing involved, and I'll explain it to you when the show's over, okay? Hey, have a
sounds
great
good.
holiday weekend, my man. We'll talk to you next Wednesday.
We'll talk to you then. Thanks.
All right, good. That's the great Steve Buchanan.